Assalamu alaikum students, welcome to the world of physics. Today our topic is Ohm's law. Ohm's law is the most important basic law of electricity. And this law is the relationship between three fundamental electrical quantities. First is called voltage, that is V. Second is called current, that is I. Third is called resistance, that is R. So Ohm's law is basically a relationship of these three quantities: voltage, current and resistance in a DC circuit. This was discovered by German scientist Georg Simon Ohm in 1826. So how we can define this law? We can define this law as the magnitude of current in metals is proportional to the applied voltage. Magnitude of current in a conductor is directly proportional to applied voltage. So we can say that I is proportional to V. I is magnitude of current, V is voltage. The magnitude of current in metals is proportional to applied voltage as long as the temperature of conductor is kept constant. So as I is proportional to V, definitely we need to remove this proportionality and introduce some constant. That constant is R. So I is equal to V divided by R, where 1 over R is a constant. By cross multiplication we can say that V is equal to IR. This is generalized form of Ohm's law. V is equal to IR, where this R is constant of proportionality, and this is also called resistance of conducting material. This is also called resistance of conducting material. And where from this resistance comes? Definitely when we take this conductor having atoms as well as electrons for motion, so only electrons are not present in this system, in this conductor. Atoms are also present. What is the role of these atoms? These atoms stop, they create hurdles, they restrict, they oppose the motion of charges. This opposition to the flow of charges is called resistance. This opposition to the flow of charges is called resistance. And resistance of a material, any material or any conductor, depends upon three factors. Number 1, it depends upon nature of conductor. Number 2, it depends upon dimension of conductor. And number 3, it depends upon physical state of conductor. So resistance or opposition to the flow of charges of any conductor depends upon three factors. Number 1, it depends upon nature of conductor. Number 2, it depends upon dimensions of conductor. Number 3, it depends upon physical state of a conductor. For a conductor to obey Ohm's law, a graph of current I as a function of voltage V should be a straight line. So if we plot a graph between I and V, where V is taken on x-axis and I is taken on y-axis, we should get a straight line which shows that this conductor is purely ohmic conductor, or this conductor obeys Ohm's law. This straight line graph shows that this conductor obeys Ohm's law, because straight line means I is directly proportional to voltage. Current is directly proportional to voltage. When two quantities will be in direct proportion with each other, so they will increase with the same ratio. When they will increase with the same ratio, they will have a straight line in between them. So in this way we can define Ohm's law as, according to the definition of Ohm's law, the magnitude of current in metals is proportional to the applied voltage as long as the temperature of conductor is kept constant. And equation form of Ohm's law is V is equal to I into R, where V is potential difference, I is current and R is the resistance of conductor. Thank you very much.